Fast forward, you come on channel social and swam say how say a FunnTV GH podcast or share training with Chris making headlines. And your Jimmy and I be Akroma. And the Mahu Braxi was and the Kayam message which you subscribe to the channel. Hit on notification bell being created. Now, if you watch me, leave a nice comment under the comment section. Like, show the money without seeing me show so I decide. You're more rain soon. Now, for your Markins, no man say, you get Denny Chum in your simple ground. Kevin Taylor anything to be any amana. Now, what church but the intia and the NPP amayukun emu ache or parliament. Now, or Tresse, for your Markins say, we hear MP sir. Lawyers say, woman, yasim kotwa. Enti senka woni wo mo ewo good rapport bia enti ansa na nka obi to Supreme Court anamo no nka utimi make wider consultation wo di overtin ya na wo frɛ nko ofo bia wo huni sɛ wo po masɛm na ya chale wo di yin se wo ne yanko ene ye ko ye mo ko ene mani mako gu ase Kevin Taylor ya kyerɛ sɛ afonyo Markins obi a NPP for Anhwini ya party umbugun nya twon ana ahye bakwanema simbe breed ena eye Kevin Taylor timi kafa eye afenyo Markins so a ehu be hia se won se o tie fe no anka se nim hye no so am se how say eye FunnTV GH yemo run so.
But Obi Beka said this is just party. We will deal with our party matter. But remember, party and this Cynthia Morrison about parliament. Party and the other people about parliament. So you cannot separate the party from the person in parliament. It is through the party. The party was the springboard, and that springboard has been attached to them and a parliament. So when you take the party away, they are not supposed to be in parliament. Actually, omo buy in the name say independent. Now, so you're independent. Now we declare say you are no more independent. That springboard name how you're independent, you know, it takes that seat from you. Because then our parliament as DN. Now, I'm sure I couldn't hear after marking or Jimmy for. Why the NPP and the whole Ghana should blame NPP leadership, and especially after marking why government business are stopping. He is supposed to be blamed. Say NPP Nimnansa, they all need to turn around and say this fool needs to go. Because Afenyo Markin has put NPP in the place that they cannot come out. Right now, what is happening is not about the party. It is not about Edian. It is not about a parliament. It is about Afenyo Markin, the personal interest. Into one smart. Say NPP for mine smarter. The personal interest into obe gumu party no with Jimmy. It has become like heroin. He's been addicted to power. So he's fighting his own battle on Pen Mugwasie, on Pesobeka time or your leader and Omoko position in power. He is just fighting a battle to redeem his selfish image. It is not about protecting the party or protecting Ghanaians. It goes beyond that. Now, when you even read, let's read this together. When you read the Constitution, it says this: Article 97 of the 1992 Constitution of Ghana outlines the tenure of office for member of parliament. Specifically, Article 97H provides, and I quote, if a member leaves the party of which he was a member at the time of his election to join another party or remains in parliament as an independent, or under Article 97H, Parliament as an independent, or under Article 97H, if he was elected as an independent candidate and subsequently joins a political party, such an act will determine the tenure of that member of Parliament. So when you read the article, the Constitution of Ghana, it states it clearly. The moment the party beba obey every party automatically no sit in a court. And when you read the Constitution, it does not give timelines. And can say, so we are in November, so we are in December, so we are in election day, or we are 2 days to election, we are the first day in power. It says the moment that is done, you lose your seat. So the period does not matter. The date and day does not matter. So those people making arguments say, oh, Alban Bagbin, why at this time? No, so what time is the best time? Because the constitution did not stipulate that if it is 3 months to election, if it is 6 months to election, if it is 2 days to election, the constitution says as far as Obeye Sano, say I got 3 days to election, that seat is vacant. You have relieved that seat. You are no more a member of that party you wrote on to come to parliament. So what is the conversation here? It is because Afenyoma can say NPP for Jimmy. He is just building his political career from this. He is just building his sad life. He's building his corrupt political life from this at the expense of a political party. Because you see the things happening and you could see clearly, it is not even about the issues. It is about the embarrassment he doesn't want to absorb. The embarrassment that he doesn't want to be associated with. It is that political ambition that when it's into he's throwing the party under the bus. But so many NPP people their minds have been clouded by party, so they are not able to reason. If they are able to reason beyond the way they reason, Markins is doing them more damage. Right now, government business has halted. Why not affected? It affects Ekufuado, Bawumia, and the NPP. Does it affect the NDC? No. So, who is right now destroying this nation? It is Afenyoma and the NPP. And see, right now, Afenyoma a problem, no. For you to see, say, majority of NPP MPs are Sebio, who have some experience, leaving Afenyoma to be fooling alone, no, you have to understand, say, they know the guy is a fool. They know the fight now the guy is fighting. No? It's not about Ghana. It is not about the constitution. It is not about protecting anything. It is about protecting his ego. Because now Junior say, "Sa a majority the different in Sema, Sebio you try to cut it." Now Junior no. He thinks to say, "Yeah, just a majority different in Sema. Yeah, Junior be free."
Fast forward, the Mamma was so I am saying, I will say, hi, FunnTV GH. Podcast stories are training because making headlines. And your gym ready to be Akroma. And the money of Brazil say, and the AD can you mess show, say, which must subscribe to the channel. Mamma. Yami insta one your Kesi voting INSA. Now, Ghana Parliament, Ijadaho. Near Kosono, Kevin Taylor at me at Nam Atum. Kwanya, for your Markins, it's me a free a year Parliament. A day. Omu asem ekoda Supreme Court abra wo afanyo Markins no wonim pote say Parliament autonomous o man kase ne take decisions do be asema speaker be kind of Parliament na e fana afide ba no say no wo church say ogu party na ni mo ase enya asem koto NPP for anhwe ni ya or the party in the opposition, or the Injichimu and Abba party. Nankanya Wama, Senka ruling party, on call for Marco and nine, and Amano Kase, or Muse Anyadia, or Mubigina Amamo, into Omoko independent. I didn't see why. It tells you said there's something wrong somewhere. Nina Ave for your Markins and a Shishida. Rocky Kakikan, a MPs nitri eboom. In same brain Kevin Taylor it me kan ya ho be hia say onso be timi hu de yeko ani de yeba e wo chane so yan say mbre yemu wana so ye ne hwe de yeko ne yeba
baby or to parliament she's sitting there in the name of NPP it is send verbally or indirectly or when the facts are showing say she has declared indirectly whether direct or indirectly when the facts are showing say she no more wants to do business with NPP as she ceases to be a member of the NPP in parliament. This is common sense. We are not supposed to complicate this matter. So when you're a leader or niminyansa, obetumi afre speaker ka say speaker me pese be nuanum yi me ne omuhia behind the scenes na me hwe se de betuma ye. Apart from Osei Sabonsu be a foolish man, a criminal, and Osei Sabonsu a very diabolic way there, I'll give it to him. He would have maneuvered his way to make sure say even though go for way they are forfeit, and I said they have declared, said they are not part of the NDC and their seats are vacant, he would have used intelligence to make sure, say, the NDC and speaker will understand him to keep them, even though they are running as independent candidates. But what did we see? We saw an NPP leader, Markins. Today, the whole Ghana should understand, say, and there is a strike tomorrow. Now, so will be a salary. The person who has caused this is this stupid fool called Markins. Because a government business has come to a halt. This fool called Markins, his temperament, his foolishness, his ego, his stupid and yet corrupt attitude, that his thinking say everybody is a fool. No, that is why today it's a Ghana business. The government is not running again. It is because of this fool who cannot even stand in public to say, Oya uneni. Until we need to understand, say, as we speak, Ghana's ni makwa we Jimmy Emma de Ekosono enya Alban bag bi nenim nyansa na oputu the brakes to this ka Ghana asena eye afenyo marking. The reason why I say this is say since say this banter, this back and forth started AC or parliament, so what's the NPP ni pa omo NPP for omo kan ebi bem. Nobody has come out openly to support afenyo marking. You know why? Because they know he's foolish. They know that the way he's approaching the issue, they know that he's wrong. They know he has no basis for fooling himself. So nobody in the NPP say you are a senior or bet me about wanting boldly to support a fool because he is not willing to learn. He's not willing to accept. He's not willing to submit himself. He's always thinking, say, as far as oya corrupter when you sika edin kofo yere no onimnyansa chen obia. That is why you see only fools following Afenyo Markins. When we penny odi Afenyo Markins, KT Hammond with Jimmy and not Dompre. These are riffraffs in the NPP and Kenya Kufuadwa and they will not be ministers. They will not get their whip air positions in parliament. In the West Study no Atnasia. Afenyo Markins no NPP for nankasa hu say we Jimmy the day omoye no my majority leader na me catch him show said this guy is a fool. He will run the NPP down. Now let's say speaker took a decision winning John. There's a reason why in parliament you tweet nasini akasa speaker say I want to see the leaders in chamber or the leaders in my chamber, not because speaker we Jimmy. It is because he wants to have a confidential conversation with you on per se members. He is trying to show the members, say, you people, basically, you have positions that are important. So when anytime the speaker in parliament, a conversation, because say, I want to take a break and meet the leaders. He is even telling your other colleagues to say, you have unique positions in parliament. And that he is elevating you to a point or per se. You are not just seen as ordinary members, but your position is very delicate and important. Into whatever you and speaker or when speaker invites you to his chamber, now onudin koma. In the first place, he has shown you the biggest respect in your political career. The speaker even calling you behind closed doors. It does not matter the conversation, but whatever. Only speaker behind closed doors, you don't even talk about it. Because in the first place, for him to even just tell you alone to come to my chamber, it's respect enough. Because I did be an papanum, and I am a menom, and I headmasters, Efraya Kodema, Sebio, Omokansam, Dechre. Majority of the time, when you are called into secrecy, you are rebuked, you are corrected. Sometimes your suggestions are taken when you are called behind the scenes. And for Penny to call you behind the scenes, not all show respect because he can stand before public and rebuke you. It's whenever you meet the speaker, whatever happens in Vegas, whatever happens in California, whatever happens in a strip club, stays in a strip club. It does not matter whatever happened there, it stays there. It's a only speaker koye meeting. Nasa upie eba back bekache Ghana for say this and this is what we spoke about with Jimmy. You don't deserve to lead anybody. you are a fool. Now look at this. You see this? After your marking, so NPP Fuankasa Emrim as a political party. It stated clearly. The Ebema Obi forfeited the membership as an NPP member. The Ebetumaka say NPP nibium. If somebody does this in the NPP, only NPP nibium. Forfeiture of membership, where NPP for Omankasa Omo Constitution enie the woman. 1. A member of the party who stands as an independent candidate against the officially elected member of the party, or who joins or declares his or her support for another political party or for an independent candidate when the party has sponsored a candidate in a general or by-election, automatically forfeits his or her membership of the party. Yes, say so we MPP ni. Now 1 say who declare say 1 you stand as an independent candidate and no automatically onye MPP ni BM. Say oko support obia sebio or running against the party no say publicly automatically forfeit your membership as an MPP person. So crampono at the end of the day, party ni pebi, say party discussion manipane wini primaries. Now contest it automatically you are not an MPP member. All the things they've listed here is what has played out. So in the first place, the members now Speaker Cracker say almost seats have been vacated, and I say they have vacated their seat, Even at party headquarters, there are no more NPP members. Cynthia Morrison, whoever and Nidia Bem say and onye no more MPP member in parliament, automatically it has applied even at the party headquarters. Cynthia Morrison onye MPP ni. San conform and Sana Moka Morrison hono omunye MPP for. So what are you defending in parliament? Because your own party has made the statement clear. The moment you declare, say, Obeko independent, stand for a primaries, be chosen, and your name goes to the EC, and then you are basically signed off as an independent party automatically. NPP headquarters does not recognize you as an MP. You don't need to write a letter to them. You don't need to write a whole letter to NPP headquarters, mail it, put a stamp, and tell them your story. No. The moment that happens, because these things don't happen in the vacuum, it is public facts. Cynthia Morrison, Echo contested say independent. It is public. The EC, that is a mandated body, supervised the elections in Ghana. And some of them who went as independent or crossing carpet, they saw it. So they don't.
And to winning some of the course over channel so my man was so game ewa as an so body any dia dumbi edomini e be san ba wram na yetumi e de chasing so timi aso shone so mame say I say a FunnTV GH but that's so